Manifesting Generator, and welcome to your reading for the week of November 4th to the 10th, 2024. As with all readings, take what serves you well and release what does not. One of the most reassuring things about being human is that we have free will choice. So no matter what messages Spirit has for us this week, we always have the power to change them. All right, I don't know about you, but I felt some very heavy and dense energy last week. And so this week I am turning to the Oracle of the Fairies, then the Work Your Light Oracle card, and then we'll do some past, present, future with our friends from the Tarot. Okay, let's get going. All right, what guidance do the fairies have for our Manifesting Generator friends this week? All right, we have Tree Wisdom. This tree dyad will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sound that it makes. Okay, look at all the green on this, first of all. So there is so much heart chakra energy happening here. And also a nature. Obviously she's, but like there's I'm getting very strong, like the tree, like lots of roots, like a very like stable roots. I can bend in the breeze, but I won't break kind of thing. Okay. So if there's a difficult situation happening in your life right now, then the tree, you're being asked to navigate, you have help to navigate through it, okay? And I'm very strong, like the flute is saying, I'm not saying flutes, but I'm getting music, okay? So music can be very, very healing, and I'm getting some music vibes from that, okay? We'll see where this goes when we get the other cards, but if there's something difficult going on right now, know that you're not alone. We have this tree dryad with you. And music will help reveal insights and answers, okay? Yeah, music's big this week for you. All right, so let's see about the Work Your Light Oracle cards. We have Birthing a New Age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Right, we've got this kind of like labyrinth, circle of stones happening, lots of pink and purple. I'm definitely getting that crown chakra, some third eye stuff. You're about to get some downloads. You're about to get there's some new things going to happen, but we got to make it through this first, okay? And again, there's no, like people say, oh, get over it. There's actually no getting over everything because the only way out is through. So there's no get over it, there's go through it, okay? So if you are going through it right now, know that it is going to, change you in a way that will allow for new growth, right? Like we need to shed some things, but you got to go through it first. So, all right, let's see what the tarot has for us. Past, present, future. All right, so with the past, we have, the Three of Wands. Present, the Knight of Cups, and the future. Ooh, okay, we got some stuff going on this week, MGs. Okay, so the Three of Wands is about making plans, all right? And it's a positive card. As I've said before, all of the cards have like a lighter and a dense meaning, regardless of but the ones that are yellow are meant to err on the side of positivity, on the side of the light. So in the past, there have been some well laid out plans. Now, it's still a bit of a card of things haven't happened yet, okay? So it's about making plans that are good for you, but the follow through hasn't happened yet, which is very interesting. Now, when we go to the present, we have the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knights are all about action. So, and the Knight of Cups is about taking, it's about action in regards to your emotions, right? In regards to love and but love doesn't have to be romantic. Like I always think of this guy as kind of like the romantic card. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. It can be familial. Like we have lots of different types of love. We have love for friends. We have love for our children. We have love for our parents. We have love for our partners. There's lots of different types of love out there. We can have a love of reading, you know, we can have love of learning, all of those kinds of things. So so there's something happening now though, that in this way of love that has that like, but it's action orientated, right? The nights are about movement. So right now there's a lot of movement with emotions. Okay. Ooh, that's good. I'm getting a lot of movement with emotions. So we've made these plans in the past, and they were good plans, good for us. But now there's a decision to be made. Okay. So this is a very, the Two of Swords is very interesting. So the future, we have, okay, so this can be a couple of things. So the Two of Swords can be about this or that thinking. And you're being encouraged not to do that in the future. Okay. So like if we have a my way or the highway kind of attitude, I personally know that in romantic relationships in the past where I have made ultimatums, they did not go over very well, or they did not turn out the way that I wanted them to. Okay. So if you are making a decision about something romantic, know that this is, no ultimatums. Okay. Don't do that. All right. So that is a possibility here. So if you're going, I'm going to do a couple of different directions with this because I feel like this reading could apply to a couple of different scenarios. Okay, so if this is a romantic reading for you, okay, things aren't going great right now in the relationship. Okay, so there's something happening that's not going great in the relationship, but the way to fix it is, and you've had you've made plans in the past that you're excited about. Okay. So there's been plans that have been made in the past that you're excited about. Right now, things are a little rough. Okay. There's something going on and it's like, and you got to navigate through this current situation. But the way out, like the way to make the decision is not the ultimatum. Okay. Not ultimatum. We want to, but there's something going on underneath. Whenever we start a little friend the moon there, it means that things are not straightforward. There's something that you're not seeing. Okay. There's something that you're not seeing. And it's important to have that conversation to uncover it so that you guys can start over. So number one, you can either start over with like a new phase of this relationship or ending the relationship and birthing something new, whether it is a personal growth, working on yourself, or whether it's engaging in a new relationship. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, so that's my relationship reading for this. If it's more general, if it's not love, there's still a decision that needs to be made based on like this movement of your emotions that's happening right now. Okay, so if you've made a plan in the past, right, you've made a plan that we're excited about, we like it, we're still like kind of content, like this is also a card of like, no, that's the two. The two is a card of like pre-contemplation. And this is actually making the plans and starting to move, but no action yet, right? Notice there's like nothing in the distance. They're like looking out into the void. Oh, the void. Wow. Okay. So they're looking out into this kind of empty land and it's full of possibility because there's nothing there yet. Okay. The void is so important to our ability to manifest. Okay. Okay. The void is where it all happens, right? And so, oh God, I was listening to something this morning that I had to like stop and like write it out because it was so good. And this isn't, I'm just going to say it, even though this isn't really an abundance reading, but it was like lack is really just like, it when you have an abundance of lack, you're focusing on the void. You're focusing on what's not there. And so what's the point? I just totally butchered this quote, but I'll have to get it out and do it another time. But at any rate, when you're looking, like you want to fill it with, you're dreaming. Okay. These two are related. Okay. So it's like dreaming a new world into being. That's what you've been doing in the past. Okay. And now there's some emotional movement around it, but there's a decision to be made. And it's not been easy. Okay. It's not been easy. We got to navigate through some stuff here. Now, I would like to know which area of life this decision is coming from. Okay. So with this, again, she is like, it's like it's like which way to go. She's blindfolded. So it's like this, almost like blind, like, yeah. So we need to reveal, what can our manifesting generators do to reveal like how to make this decision? Yeah, that's good. Okay. The Page of Swords. Okay. So the Page of Swords is about There's a new path coming, okay? And we know that's the case, okay? We know there's a new path that we're thinking about, okay? We're thinking about a new path. And I would like another one. And the star, okay, it is a path towards healing. Whew, wow. Okay, so the decision that needs to be made, okay, in order to birth this new age, to really set those past things, and there's going to be some healing. We need to open up to healing. And now, whether this is physical, emotional, like it's time to get some help, okay? But you need to like make the decision and then do it, okay? Like there's some healing that you're definitely being called to do. And we want to acknowledge, yes, you've been through it. You've had best laid plans. They're hard to do sometimes, right? There's been some movement, either positively or negatively. There's a decision that needs to be made, but ultimately it will lead to healing, which will then open up all of this space, right? Open up this space, this void, right? Where you can fill it with things that are full of like beauty and love and healing for yourself. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop there this week. That was a bit intense, not going to lie, but you know what? You can take it or leave it, right? But there's always little nuggets, right? There's always little nuggets, and I hope you got one this week. All right, bye.